Signature 23 now, headed there. So we bought that asset in 2018. We've got 47 units there. We currently, as of September, is today the 3rd?
Yeah.
September 3rd, as of September 3rd, we've got, I think, 12 to 14 vacant. We ended a corporate contract that had the majority of those 12 to 14 units. And these 12 to 14 units are basically what's remaining that we have yet to been in since we purchased the building in late 2018. So it's the last chunk of upgrade and remodeling, and we're doing a combination of partial and full remodels down there. So once again, we got two people moving into newly remodeled apartments, but we got to finish with the paint and stuff like that. So we're gonna get the painting scope of work for the painting put together, send it over to the painters. I think these 2 units that we're gonna be going in, I think we got new cabinets going in. We're keeping the carpet because it's in good shape, but then in the bathrooms and the kitchen, we got the vinyl plank flooring going in, and we're getting big premiums down here. So the crazy thing about this asset, and when you put deals together being conservative, like we're very conservative when we do deals. Usually I'll hit year 3 or year 4 projections, pro forma numbers in years 1 to 2. So down here we were so conservative that actually, you heard me say there's 12 to 14 vacant of 47. So someone might be like, holy crap, you're dying there, getting killed. But really, we bought it so conservative that this property could be 50% vacant. And if we were to put the CapEx stuff on hold, we would actually be cash flow positive and probably be able to pay out about a 4 to 6% distribution return, 4 to 6% cash. It'd be a return of 4 to 6% cash on cash for our investors, even though it's 50% occupied. So buying conservative. Look at that tire. Did you see that? Did you catch that? That was crazy. It's like a little bike tire on the so yeah, when you buy them conservative, we bought it for 2.7, and we bought it and the rents were between like 500 and 700, and now we're getting in those apartments, we're getting a minimum of 850 up to, some of these apartments are going for like 1,050. We have 4 townhouses on site. Those are going for like between 1,150 and like 1,300. So when you buy it for 2.7, you buy it so it's cash flowing, and it will cash flow even if you're 50% occupied. At those lower rent levels, right? Now you raise the rent to market and look at the value added, right? So I think once we get this thing stabilized here, hopefully in the next 3 months, things always take longer, by the way, in real estate and construction and all that stuff than you think it's gonna take, but hopefully in the next like 3 months when we get it stabilized, this thing will be throwing off just significant returns to our investors. The value, we'll probably have internal values, internal value on this building probably close to like $5 million, and we bought it for 2.7. So in 2 years, that's the type of appreciation you can force. Now, will someone buy it for $5 million? Probably not, right? Not right now. Would we refinance against that and take the LTV, the loan to value, back up to 80% to 75% against that $5 million? No, because we've forced the appreciation in such a short period of time. I count 18 months to 24 months a short period of time, that it's like, is it real? Like if the economy drastically changed, we'd still be fine. But it's in the short term, when you force that much appreciation, I don't really consider it solid and necessarily something that will be there through a downturn in the economy. So we're a little bit more conservative with how we refinance and our game plan with that. But yeah, man, that's where we're headed. Gave you a little bit more than I thought on that.
No.
No.
Hey, I left my property keys at my house this morning. So do you have, can I come back and grab yours to get into the key room at Signature?
Yeah, I just have to run out to my car to get them.
Okay, sorry about that. Thanks.
That's okay.
All right, bye. Everything takes more time and effort always than you always, it always takes more time and effort than you always think it's gonna take. You might think it's gonna be like a 10-minute thing, it turns into a 20-minute thing. You think it's gonna be a 2-month project, it turns into a 4-month project. Everything gets delayed. We're always so optimistic that we can get things done so fast. We do, we make progress every day, but think the life of an entrepreneur or business person, or you just gotta be, you've just gotta love
the process.
The process and the progress, and you gotta be fine with taking 3 steps forward, and then maybe 4 steps back, and then maybe 6 steps forward and 2 steps back, and then maybe 10 steps forward and 13 steps back. Because if you don't, then you're just gonna get frustrated and be done. Because there's some days, like doing what I'm doing right now, I don't want to drive around and do scope of work and, for the painting. I don't want to have to like chase keys down to get in, because I don't have keys for everything anymore. Like, there's a lot of things that I don't want to do, but you just gotta do them, because it's just a part of it. And you gotta be there to help your team. So like, that's my biggest thing. I've tried to get better, especially as we've added more talented people like CJ and Ava and John Olson, our project manager. I understand that their time is stretched, and that there's a lot of pressure, and that there's a lot on their shoulders, and it can feel heavy for them, because I can just feel it. And so that's why I'm always trying to be aware of, hey, is there anything I can do to take off your plate? So if I have a 30-minute window in my calendar that something gets canceled, I reach out like, hey, is there something I can help you with? So like John Olson said, yes, reach out to these painting candidates. So I did that for 30 minutes the other day, reach out. Is that something I want to do? No. Like, I love the expansion part and the bigger, the higher level things that actually really takes the company forward, with the vision and, all that stuff. But there's times that you definitely have to be able to support your team, and like today, like running to do these scope of works. It's another example of that. CJ had me yesterday, I had to reach out and make a call for her. It's just another example of that, right? To get an easement, something with an easement that we're doing. And you gotta be a team player. You gotta realize that, yes, your employees work for you, but you also basically work for and have to support your employees, so that this whole thing can move forward. And so that's a long way of saying you just have to do things. Some days you got to do things that you do not want to do. It's part of the gig. Mace, pepper spray. I was just playing with it. I didn't know these aren't my keys. And I was playing with this, and I read it. I'm like, I should probably stop playing with this before pepper spray goes off in my car. It's a $120,000 new toy right here, elevator. Yeah, he might. I don't know. Okay. All right. I'll get 215 done here and I'll pull it down. So. All right. Awesome. Bye.
It's a nice looking apartment.
Yeah, they are pretty nice. Let's see what we have. Yeah, so we still got a. Just gonna call John quick. Because we still have some of this drywall door. Hey John, it's Justin. Just wanted to call and check in with you to see if, number one, if for 115 I can't find the keys for signature. We're trying to get in so I can get the scope of work for paint done. And then just wondering with 215 at signature, if Dan, is he going to be, I think we have like maybe 3 spots that we had some water damage from some ice damming that had happened. If he's going to be taking care of that, and I guess when, because we have to get in and paint obviously before the 15th when these move-ins are. So just give me a shout when you get a chance. We'll talk to you. Bye. All right. Do you have a pen?
No.
Grab that.
That was fine for that little deck out front.
Yep.
And then and I'm grabbing them 5 gallons of the super paint for the exterior white
Okay.
to start off with. They're power washing. Yeah, I think it's going to work well. I think she's very on top of it. She had a list of stuff that she wanted to get, and you know what I'm saying. I am going to Menards right now to pick them up. I need to pick them up 2 little giants. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
okay.
fine. And then they know,
So
I think that job, they noticed in the scope of work, that job is only 1 coat, I believe, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, all
yeah.
right.
So yeah, we talked about it as being a 1 coat situation. And then but there's power washing. I got to get them something for the mildew part. I talked to Clark about the mildew part, but he said use bleach, but you can't use bleach in power washers. It just wrecks them.
Yeah,
So,
I think Menards has a product called when you're in Menards, I know they have a product. I can't remember the name of it, but it's like a mildew killer that you can mix right in with the power washers. So
yeah, I'm gonna go right by the power washer section.
Yeah.
I know they got a bunch of different types of soaps and stuff. I'll get the ones that have mildew killer, and I'll take that over to them. And then I think that's all I got. But yeah, she was sharp today. She was all over it, and you could tell she's wanting to be there. So
okay, cool.
Yeah. So,
All right, awesome. I'll give me the update on 215 and 115 when you know. Let me know if you need anything, and I'll talk to you soon.
all right, thanks.
Thanks,
Bye.
John. Bye. All right, I'm running these keys to CJ.